Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Nafis Aiman bin Muhammad Khairil. My metric number is 288552 and today I will present to you about the conclusion and reflection which are from our presentation before this in the class. Okay, for the case 1 is the WannaCry ransomware attack in 2017. The WannaCry ransomware attack in 2017 was a worldwide hack that took advantage of a flaw in the Microsoft Windows. The malware quickly spread, encrypting data on computer, its impact and demanding Bitcoin ransoms to get the decryption key. It caused a lot of problems for many groups around the world like hospitals, companies and government agencies. The attack made it very clear how important it is to keep software up to date and put in the place strong security measure. WannaCry took the advantage of a window flaw called the Eternal Blue that was made public by a hacker group called the Shadow Broker. Even though Microsoft fixed the flaw before the attack, a lot of systems still didn't have it installed, which let the ransomware spread quickly. The event made it clear how important it is to keep systems up to date and use proactive cybersecurity measures and apply security patch quickly to keep malware and other cyber threats at bay. Okay, for the case 2, which is the Target Data Breach 2013. In 2013, hackers get into the payment and personal information of millions of target customers in a big cyber attack called the Target Data Breach. The data breach happened because of weak security step at a third-party vendor, which we call the Fazio Mechanical Service. Attackers were able to get into the target network by using the password they stole from the vendor. Once they got inside, the hacker put malware on the target's point of sale system. This allowed them to steal customer credit and debit card information during the holiday buying season. About 40 million of payment cards data and personal information from 70 million people were stolen in total. The breach brought to light a number of important issues, which is the first one is third-party risk management. It made the point that the seller and the third-party partners need to have a strong security measure in place. The second one is through IT control. The fact that the target didn't respond to several security system alerts show how important robust and effective IT control are. And the last one is the prompt incident response. The target incident response process were found to be lacking because of the delay in responding to the attack and the missed chance to stop it. This event made it clear that the company need to have a strong cybersecurity measure in place, carefully check the security of any third-party vendor that they work with, and keep their issue detection and response system up to date. For the case 3, which is the fraud at Societe Generale, in 2008, Jerome Kerviel, a trader at Societe Generale, did some risky dealing without permission, which cost the bank a lot of money. Kerviel did high-risk deals without the right permission, which cost the bank about 4.9 billion altogether. The scandal showed the bank's internal policy and risk management were very weak. Kerviel got around the bank's risk management system by making up fake deals to hide the things that he was doing that were not allowed. Even though there were some red flags, the bank's internal process did not catch the problem in time to stop the huge loss. In the banking industry, the Societe Generale fraud case is a stark reminder of how important it is to have a strict internal rules and full risk management to prevent fraud and big financial loss. Okay, for the case 4, which is the FIFA scandal of 2015, there were a big effect on many countries, people and the group itself from the FIFA scandal of 2015. The case brought to light widespread dishonesty and corruption in FIFA, which caused a major problem in the football world. The case timeline show a series of events that happened over time and show how much bribery and corruption there in the FIFA. Important people like Blatter, Platini and Valve were linked to the affair, which got them suspended and put in court. Bribery, kickback and other unethical behavior are all part of FIFA general problem with corruption and bad behavior. This finding shook the football world to its core and made people question that the sport honesty. The FIFA scam affect more than just people involved. It also changed who get to host the 2018 World Cup in Russia and the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Concerns were made about how open and fair the bidding process was for the events after the scandal. In the conclusion, the FIFA affair of 2015 was a turning point for international football because it showed that the sport governing body was corrupt and abusing its power. What happened? Because the scandal affect many people, many countries and even FIFA image. The case is a stark warning of how important it is for people in charge of sport to be open, honest and act in an ethical way. Okay, for the fifth case, which is the Equifax data breach in 2017. The Equifax data breach is a stark reminder of how important it is to have a strong data governance, proactive security measure and clear communication procedure. The best practice for the cybersecurity must be a top priority for the organisation that want to keep private information safe and avoid possible breach. The event that happened from May to September show how the Equifax data breach changed over time. It shows how important it is to keep an eye on things all of the time, take proactive security steps and move quickly when new threats appear. In the conclusion, the Equifax data breach show how important it is to have a clear rules and move quickly when cyber threats happen. For reducing risk and responding quickly to the leaks, it's important to communicate clearly and follow up. For the case 6, the fall of Bearing Banks in 1995, which is my group, the very bad event at Bearing Bank in 1995 are a stark warning of how terrible things can get when the risk management, ethics and oversight go wrong. As an example, the case study showed that how series of bad choice starting with making the AAA error account to hide a trade mistake led to the huge loss that caused the bank to fail. This event show how important it is to have a clear job description, separate tasks and a strong regulatory framework to stop things like from this happening. It also show that how important it is for the financial institution to have a mindset of accountability and act in an honest way. The terrible things that happen to the need lesson who the trader is who caused the problem and the damage that happened to the Bearing Bank's finance, image and employees are a powerful reminder of the human and financial cost of such mistake. When we think about this case, it is important to remember how responsible it is to handle money and how important honesty and openness are for the keeping trust of client and public. The financial industry need to keep using what it learned from the Bearing Banks disaster to build a stronger and more honest system for the future. And the last case, which is the Wells Fargo scandal of 2016. In the Wells Fargo scandal, workers set up 1 million of fake customer account and credit card in order to meet unrealistic sales target. The CEO John Stam and the former head of retailing banking Carrie L. Tostad were among of those who were implicated. Profit pressure, unethical management and sale goal pressure are all part of the fraud triangle that led to the scandal. Damage was done to the customer finance and the bank image, which led to the fines, strain and change in leadership. Inside the company, fraud was found out by spies and customer complaint, whereas Fargo stock with mobile app usage and app download all went down. To keep this from happening again, the scandal shows how important is it to have a honest leader and strong internal rules and put ethics ahead of making money. In the conclusion, the Wells Fargo scandal was a major breach of ethics and operation. It was caused by a bad sale culture with oversight and focus on making money at the cost of protecting customer and following fair business practices. The business should learn from Wells Fargo mistake and think about what will happen in the long run if they put short-term profit ahead of honesty and customer trust. Okay, in the conclusion of all of this story, I think the significance of strong internal control and risk management, which means the Society Generale fraud of 2008 and the bearing of bank collapse 1995, would show how important the strong internal control and good risk management are for finding and stopping illegal trade. And then the second one is the need of a proactive security measure, like the WannaCry ransomware attack 2017 and the data target data breach 2013, show how important it is to keep your cyber security up to date and fix any hole in your defense the right way to stop hack. And then the fourth one is the ethical leadership. And then the third one is the ethical leadership and corporate governance, which is the FIFA scandal 2015, Bearing Bank collapse, and Wells Fargo scandal 2016 show that the organisation need ethical leadership and strong corporate governance to keep things honest, open and accountable. Overall, this case show how important it is to have a strong internal controls, proactive cyber security measure, good risk management, honest leadership and quick issue response. Organizations need to put these things at the top of their list of priorities to protect themselves from losing money, having their reputation hurt and having trust broken. This will help them build a strong and moral operating framework for the future. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you.